one here's complaining now, 'cause we all take turns, we all pitch in. From garden rows to grease-stained bins, old Mr. Ray fixed Joe's back gate and left a pie from his sweet wife Kate.
Neighbor to neighbor, that's how we live, with open hearts and time to give. A wave, a smile, a hand, a plate. No need to ask, no need to wait. This town's been strong from way back when, because we show up again and again. It's more than land or county flavor. It's love passed on, neighbor to neighbor.
There's a ladder leaned on Emily's shed and a rake in Bobby's flower bed. The kids play ball in anyone's yard. No one's fence is standing hard. It ain't just chores or tools we lend. It's trust that builds and never ends.
Neighbor to neighbor, that's how we live, with open hearts and time to give. A wave, a smile, a hand, a plate. No need to ask, no need to wait. This town's been strong from way back when, because we show up again and again. It's more than land or county flavor. It's love passed on, neighbor to neighbor. We don't need signs or big parades. We show our pride in quiet ways, from porch to porch, from door to door. We keep each other rich and more. Neighbor to neighbor, come what may, we lift each other day by day. Every way and the road may favor race, we're building more. Neighbor to neighbor, neighbor. There's a rusted sign on the county line, but the folks round here are mighty fine. They wave at strangers passing through and always ask, how do you do? The flags are flying by the gate, and every smile feels like fate. Kindness on the county line, we're simple hearts and love combined. You won't find gold, but you'll find grace in every wave and warm embrace. We plant our roots, we take our time, with kindness on the county line. Miss Laura leaves a pie each week for the widow down by Miller Creek. And Bobby Mo 'cause he's old and walking's hard. No one here stands alone. That's just how we've always grown. Kindness on the county line, where simple hearts and love combine. You won't find gold, but you'll find grace in every wave and warm embrace. We plant our roots, we take our time, with kindness on the county line. Let the cities chase their neon dreams. We've got stars and front porch beams, and every hand you shake out here comes with pride and old time cheer. Kindness on the county line, where flags wave free and hearts alive. We don't need much, just hearts that shine with kindness on the county line. Daddy's boots wore worn and cracked, but they walked with pride and never looked back. He said this soil's more than ground, it's where our love and strength is found. And every time I plant a seed, I feel the fire that made us believe. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies, with callous palms and steady eyes. We live with pride. From dirt we rise. Mama's hands shaped every meal, from garden rows and windowsills. She'd hum a hymn, then pull the weeds and pray the rain would meet our needs. We never begged for fancy things, just trusted what the harvest brings. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies, with callous palms and steady eyes. We live with pride. clap your hands on denim blue. Fresh from work and still so true. The porch light's not yet needed here. Just golden hour and you so near. The sky turns soft, the breeze is kind, and every trouble slips my mind.
Golden hour, honest heart, right here is where the good things start. We don't have riches, but we've got peace. In every breath, in every piece of this small town wooden art, built by grace and honest heart.
You pour the coffee, I set the chair. We don't need much to show we care. This world may spin, may chase and race, but time moves slow in this one place. The sun dips low, the sky turns white, and love feels strong at eventide. Golden hour, honest heart, right here is where the good things start. We don't have riches, but we've got peace. In every breath, in every piece of this small town wooden art, built by grace and honest heart. Let the city chase its fire. We'll stay here with no desire but to sit and soak the day as golden light just fades away. Golden hour, honest heart, forever ours, never far apart. This porch, this love, this evening air is everything that says we're there. No fancy things, no world to chart, just golden hour and honest heart. It started with a patch of land and Grandpa's strong and weathered hands. A hammer hope, a crooked smile, a porch they built to last a while. They didn't have much, just dreams and dust, but they built a life on faith and trust. Home grows from the ground up, from seeds we plant in coffee cups, from Sunday songs and harvest moons, from creaky floors and worn out spoons. It ain't about the house or trust, it's love that grows from the ground up.
Now I walk the same old fields where Mama canned and Daddy kneeled. The wind still hums a sacred tune that dances with the fields in bloom. And every child who learns to stay becomes the roots that never stray.
Home grows from the ground up, from seeds we plant in coffee cups, from Sunday songs and harvest moons, from creaky floors and worn out spoons. It ain't about the house or truck, it's love that grows from the ground up. We pass it on like bread and name, a fire we tend, a holy flame. Home grows from the ground up, with gentle hands and prayers that tough. No mention walls, just feels and trust, where love grows strong from the ground up. From the ground up. We pass it on like bread and name, a fire we tend, a holy flame.
Home grows from the ground up, with gentle hands and prayers that tough. No mansion walls, just fields and trust, where love grows strong
from the ground up. From the ground up.
There's a gravel path through the old front gate, where summer lingers and troubles await. The porch sits wide, the planks worn thin, from all the years we've tucked love in. And every time the day unwinds, we find our peace between the pines. Home between the pines, quiet and true, with skies that fade to deeper blue. No city sound, no rush, no lines, just rocking chairs and grateful minds. This land, this light, this simple sign, we're home between the pines. You hum a hymn from Sunday past, while shadows stretch across the grass. The dogs are near, the coffee's low, and all we need is what we know. We don't need more, we don't need signs. We've made our home between the pines. Home between the pines, quiet and true, with skies that fade to deeper blue. No city sound, no rush, no lines, just rocking chairs and grateful minds. This land, this life, this simple sign, we're home between the pines.
between the pines where we stay, with hearts that bloom at end of day. So let the sun set slow and kind. We'll be right here between the pines. The Ferris wheel turns against the sky as kids eat corn dogs walking by. There's a quilt booth next to lemonade and a high school band in the tractor parade. The flags hang high from every tent like they know exactly what they meant. Flags at the fairgrounds, proud and tall, waving wide for one and all. Veterans standing hand on heart to little ones just playing their part. It's not just fabric in the air, it's who we are, it's why we care. From dusk to dawn, they never fall. Those flags at the fairgrounds say it all.
The pie contest is heating up. The mayor's judge with a paper cup. Someone's preaching about the past, where neighbors made their good times last.
Fairgrounds, proud and tall, waving wide for one and all. From veterans standing hand on heart to little ones just playing their part. It's not just fabric in the air, it's who we are, it's why we care. From dusk to dawn, they never fall. Those flags at the fairgrounds say it all. It's more than ribbons and carnival songs. It's where small towns have always belonged, where every flag that flies out there is stitched with love and a county fair. Flags at the fairgrounds, strong and free, waving for you, waving for me. No greater sign of where we stand than those flags in every hand. We don't need gold, we don't need fame, just flags at the fairgrounds in our name. There's a flag by the mailbox down our lane, waving proud through sun and rain. Tied with care to a wooden stake next to a pail of grandma's cake. Every house, the same old pride, right there where the heart resides. the mailbox, blowing free, saying this is home for folks like me. A simple sign that love runs deep. From the porch swing to the fields we keep. No fancy words, no big city talks, just truth and flags by the mailbox. The kids ride by on bikes and grin, tossing paper, counting wind. Old man Lou still tips his hat, sitting quiet where the garden's at. And every Friday, rain or shine, the stars and stripes still hold the line. Flags by the mailbox, blowing free, saying this is home for folks like me. A simple sign that love runs deep. From the porch swing to the fields we keep. No fancy words, no big city talks, just truth in flags by the mailbox. Some see fences, some see land, but I see neighbors hand in hand, tied together row by row with flags that say what we all know. Flags by the mailbox, proud and wide, marking the road where dreams reside. In every town where hearts still talk, you'll find those flags by the mailbox. The sky's on fire, but soft and slow, like it somehow knows it's time to go. You hold my hand, I lean in close. This love we've built, it lingers most in every groove these planks have known, where roots were laid and hearts were grown. The last sunset on the porch we made, where memories never seemed to fade, where laughter lived and prayers were said, and every kiss and tear we shed. If this is where the daylight ends, I'll greet the night as more than friends, with one more breath, with one more torch in this last sunset on the porch. You rock the kids through sleepless cries. I nailed the roof neath stormy skies. We danced when times were late and rough, but faith and porch boards held enough. Now silence hums where voices play, but still our stories gently lay. Last sunset on the porch we made, where memories never seemed to fade, where laughter lived and prayers were said, and every kiss and tear we shed. If this is where the daylight ends, I'll greet the night Just know I'd do it all with you. Last sunset on the porch we made, where legacies in light are laid. We'll close our eyes, no need to run. We love beneath the setting sun. If heaven starts with steps like these, then let me go in porch light peace and smile once more. No need to scorch at this last sunset on the porch.
I was born where the soil turns red, where the wheat grows wild and the cattle's fed. First steps taken in a field of hay, under skies that never fade away. It wasn't much to folks who pass, but to us it's gold, not just grass. This is the land that raised my name, through sunburned hands and summer rain, where every acre holds a tale of grit and love that never failed. I owe it all, I stake my claim to the land that raised my name. I learned to ride on that gravel road, waved at trucks, helped mama sew. Granddad's voice still calls me home. Through fields we worked and seeds we've grown. This dirt don't lie, it stands the test of who we are and all that's left. This is the land that raised my name, through sunburned hands and summer rain, where every acre holds a tale of grit and love that never failed. I owe it all, I stake my claim to the land that raised my name. They say you leave, you chase the sky, but I found more where roots don't die. This is the land that raised my name, and I still walk it just the same. With every breath and every flame, I stand upon the land that raised my name. You hung that lantern just last fall, said let it shine when the night birds call. Now every dusk that soft light glows on worn wood steps and calloused toes. You kick off boots, I bring the pie, and we sit still
beneath the sky. Lantern glow and leather boots, simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars, when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes, with lantern glow and leather boots.
The wind rolls in across the wheat. You tap your heel in that old seat. The stories come, the worries go, like fireflies in lantern glow. And all this dust upon your sleeve feels more like gold when you believe.
Lantern glow and leather boots, simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars, when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes, with lantern glow and leather boots. Let others run and chase the high. We've got the stars, we've got the sky, and a light that flickers, soft and true, still pointing home, back here to you. Lantern glow and leather boots, built from time, not haste or suits. And I'll be here when the day is through, in leather boots and glowing through with you.
There's a flag on the pole at the old feed store, waving the same since the Second World War. And every porch down Miller Lane glows soft at dusk like a warm refrain. The sun dips low, the day unwinds, and peace is found in what we find. Hometown flags and golden light, simple things that feel so right. From pickup trucks to kitchen songs, it's where our steady hearts belong. We don't need fame, we don't need flight, just hometown flags and golden light. Tommy's grilling by the schoolyard fence, and Becky's laughing about 50 cents that her daughter earned selling lemonade. In a world that's quick, we choose to stay, where folks know names and smiles don't fade, and faith still walks the promenade. Hometown flags and golden light, simple things that feel so right. From pickup trucks to kitchen songs, it's where our steady hearts belong. We don't need fame, we don't need flight, just hometown flags and golden light.
with loyal friends, where kindness grows and love feels wide, and front porch truth ain't hard to find. Hometown flags and golden light wrap around us every night. In every wave, in every face, we find our freedom, find our place. We live this life in plain daylight with hometown flags and golden light.
Silo stands like a steeple tall, watching over us through it all. We plant with hope, we pray for rain, and trust the sun to rise again. It's not just food this land provides, it's where our faith and work collide. It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just read, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace.
Mama's hymn flows through the air as we lay seed with love and care. She'd say the Lord walks every field, with every blade your hands reveal. And in that truth we find our way, through work and worship, day by day.
It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just read, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace. And when the season's rough and dry, we still give thanks and lift our eyes. It's grain and grace that raised this home, from dust to strength, from roots to stone. We live, we give, we find our place in fields of faith, and grain and grain and grain.
Sun's just rising, boots hit the floor, coffee brewing, screen doors torn. Out in the field by the old oak tree, his
is where my granddad handed it to me. Not a fortune, not a deed, just a shovel and a line to seed. Hands in the dirt, heart in the sky, living slow, watching time go by. We plant, we pray, we wait, we reap, and carry promises we keep. This life don't come with polished perks, but we find heaven with hands in the dirt.
Mama's flowers bloom in rows next to where the corn still grows. She'd say, you'll learn more from the land than any book you'll hold in hand. And now I teach my daughter to love the ground that carries you.
Hands in the dirt, heart in the sky, living slow, watching time go by. We plant, we pray, we wait, we reap, and carry promises we keep. This life don't come with polished perks, but we find heaven with hands in the dirt. This soul has known our joy and tears. It holds the stories of our years. Hands in the dirt, where we belong, where right feels right and roots grow strong. We don't ask more than what we earn, just time to sow and time to learn. We live, we rise, we love, we hurt, but we find grace with hands in the dirt. Mama's flowers bloom in rows next to where the corn still grows. She'd say, you'll learn more from the land than any book you'll hold in hand. Now I teach my daughter to love the ground. There's a line of oaks by the southern fence, planted long before my time made sense. Each one marks a hand that stayed, a heart that worked, a price they paid. They don't speak, but they still show how strong a family tree can grow. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way, that's where I proposed to Mom, right beneath that southern drawl. And now I take my daughter there to show her strength built over care. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way. They're every reason why we stay. They've seen us rise, they've seen us bend, they've watched our stories never end. That line of oaks, still proud they stand, guarding this piece of promised land. We live beneath their watchful sway and carry on their quiet way. Their strength is ours, come what may. That line of oaks still lights our way. The first time I held that plow, I felt the weight of then and now. 4 generations deep in rows, where the river bends and cotton grows. This ain't just land, it's who I am. It's hard land living in my hands. Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, heartland in my hands.
There's a quilt inside from Grandma's thread. Each stitch a word she never said. And the same red soil that stains my boots grew our hope and buried roots. With every mile of working land, I feel the pulse, I understand.
Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, hard land in my hand. It ain't just crops, it's family ties. A place where dreams don't need disguise. Hard land in my hands. Through every storm I proudly stand. With love that's sown and truth that spans, I carry on. Hard land in my hands.
There's a fella down the road who waves each day. Doesn't say much, but he's got a way of making you feel like you belong, like every soul's part of the same old song. Miss Connie brings bread to the widow next door, and we don't keep score, we just give more. In the land of the open hand, where love grows wide across this land, we shake with trust, we lift with grace, no matter the name or the face. From barns to steeples we understand, we're living proud in the open hand.
We hold the door and take our time, wave at cars we'll never mind. We fix a fence, we share our tools, and kids still learn those old time rules, like saying please and meaning it, and standing tall when the anthem hits.
In the land of the open hand, where love grows wide across this land, we shake with trust, we lift with grace, no matter the name or the face. From barns to steeples we understand, we're living proud in the open hand. It ain't about who owns what place, it's how we show up face to face, with hearts that give and backs that bend and hands that help again and again. In the land of the open hand, with flags that wave and feet that stand, we carry hope, we work this ground, we build each other up, not down. No richer soil, no finer brand than this sweet land of the open hand. There's a fire going down in Bobby's yard, kids chasing sparks under mason jars. Miss Ruth brought stew in a covered pot, and no one here says much a lot, but every glance and helping hand says more than words could ever stand. Hearts like this don't need the stage, they beat with quiet, steady grace. Flags still wave and doors stay wide, there's room for every soul inside. It's love and work boots, hugs at risk, and thanking God for hearts
they're the reason we still choose to wave our flags, to stand, to give, to live the way we're meant to live. We're richer than a banker's list, 'cause we've been blessed with hearts like this. I hear their voices on the breeze, through the rows past the cottonwood trees. Great-granddad's laugh, grandma's hymn, still dancing soft on the edge of wind. It ain't just air, it's who we are, in every gust from near and far. Generations in the wind, blowing through where we begin. From cradle fields to sunset skies, their hands still hold, their roots still rise. They speak through soil, through rust, through tin. We feel generations in the wind.
Mama's dress hung on the line, waving slow like a faithful sign.
Of all the love this land has known, of all the seeds that we have grown.
And when I close my eyes again, I'm standing in that wind with them.
Generations in the wind, blowing through where we begin. From cradle fields to sunset skies, their hands still hold, their roots still rise. They speak through soil, through rust, through tin. We feel generations in the wind, the wind. No headstone tall, no name engraved, speak as loud as what they gave. Generations in the wind, still whisper where the fields have been. And as we walk these acres wide, they walk beside us side by side. We're never lost, we're never thin. Of generations in the wind.
There's a wave from Dale in his old red truck, and kids riding bikes with a splash of luck. Mrs. Green hangs flags on her porch rail, right next to sweet tea and paper mail. The sun comes up and the world feels sweet when you got good folks on every street. Good folks on every street.
garden rose. It's not the house, it's who you know. And there's love in every heartbeat, with good folks on every street. Old Roy strums chords by the hardware store and sings to kids on the corner floor. The baker gives out day-old bread with a wink and nod and a prayer well said. This town don't change, but it sure repeats that warm hello from every street. Good folks on every street, with open hearts and steady feet. They lend a hand, they say your name, they know your story, love you the same. From mailbox chats to garden rows, it's not the house, it's who you know. And there's love in every heartbeat, with good folks on every street. Some chase dreams beyond the bend, but I found mine in neighbor friends, with flags that wave and chairs that creak and kindness flowing down the street. Good folks on every street, with faith so firm and smile so sweet. No need to run, no need to roam. These simple roads still feel like home, where every handshake feels complete, with good folks on every street.